I do movies and I do so much other shit. It's because the rap shit brings stress. I don't like no stress.
Today's rap prodigy made his way in recording a debut alongside Snoop Dogg at just the age of 6.
But you can't trust her. That's good game. Now all my represent your thing. Put it up.
Near-miraculously shed the lil and remained a star into adulthood.
Ain't aim for the head, you ain't safe in that vest. Pay me in cash, I don't fuck with no checks. This a McLaren, this ain't a Corvette. Throw the dick at her and tell her go fetch.
No doubt Bow Wow has been a legend, but now the legendary rapper wants to bow out from music? Why? How did this happen? Well, let's rewind a bit. Not only would he likely rise to be one of the most influential rappers in the American music industry, Bow Wow could also strive to be a celebrated screen star as well. Which even included in the cast of the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift in 2006.
What you drive?
On my ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, my ride's one of a kind.
Show me.
He made a lavish deal with Warner Bros. Network to lead to its sitcom, Bow, in 2006, in which he was set to portray none other than himself.
Sucks. Got algebra homework anyway. Oh yeah, the deal's off.
A successful artist with a list of accomplishments behind him, he really has surpassed the boys of his generation to embrace the world's recognition.
Bow, wow, wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Where my dogs at? Ball with me now.
Given the name Shad Gregory Moss, Bow Wow never saw his biological father since the day he was born on March 9th, 1987 in Reynoldsburg, Columbus, Ohio. Little Shad was raised by Teresa and Rodney Caldwell, his mother and stepfather, and his stepsisters, Erica and Jasara.
My mother's been like my father, my mother. Like, both in the same time.
He had a deep love for melodic music, especially rap music. He said, "I always liked rapping. I rapped whenever I got the chance." At the age of 5, he began to participate in talent contests in and around his hometown under the name Kid Gangsta.
I've been rapping for ever since I was 5, so that's 8 years. So I've been rapping ever since I was a baby.
When Shad attended the 1993 Chronic Tour, a concert featuring renowned rappers Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, his direction of life was forever altered. The excited child eagerly and confidently demonstrated his rhyming abilities in front of the audience without any trepidation, as he was among the audience members who were asked to come to the platform. Much to Shad's surprise, he was invited backstage, where Snoop later revealed his intention to make him the opening act for the rest of the tour.
The nigga been ready. When we discovered the nigga, he was ready to go. We put him on a couple songs on there, he was going hard on them motherfuckers.
Accepting the offer, he afterward went around the US under the alias of Lil Bow Wow, which Snoop had invented for him.
He was the little kid that was around, so he was inspiring me. So I was like, man, let's put this little nigga on some shit, Dre. And Dre was like, fuck it.
Not only gave Bow Wow a great experience, but Snoop also took him to Jermaine Dupri, a music producer who had previously helped kid rappers like Criss Cross and Da Brat reach their popularity.
Putting it down ain't a thing to me, and ain't too many hoes that can hang with me. It's like that, and as a matter of fact.
Noticing his potential, Dupri immediately signed him under his company, So So Def Recordings.
Got it locked down from the east to the west. Look in my eyes, yeah, no, I ain't playing that sport.
Aided by Dupri himself and Brian Michael Cox, Bow Wow started to collect materials for his debut album. During this process, he contributed his vocals in Will Smith's single Wild Wild West, a theme song from Smith's 1999 movie with the same title.
Wild, Wild West. When I roll into the Wild, Wild West. When I stroll into the Wild, Wild West.
Entitled Beware of Dog, Bow Wow's first piece of work was finally released in 2000. Free from profanity-filled lyrics, it resulted beyond his expectation, gloriously entering the top 10 of the Billboard 200. 4 out of its 11 hit tracks, including Bounce With Me and Bow Wow That's My Name featuring Snoop Dogg, made their way to the Billboard Hot 100 chart. To people's amazement, the album in the end was certified double platinum, scoring such an incredible achievement for the new rising rapper who at the time had just turned 13. Successfully embracing fame and commercial success, he returned to the recording studio after touring with NSYNC as the group's opening act from November to December of 2000. Once again collaborating with Dupree, Doggy Bag touched the market on December 18th, 2001.
G to the yippee, yo yippee, hands down, humbly, nobody can do nothing with me.
It did not exceed its predecessor's achievement, but that said, the sophomore album still scored well as it received gold status while reaching the 11th rank of the Billboard 200. Its tracks, including Thank You and Take You Home, also became hit songs of 2002. Turned 16 by the year 2003, Bow Wow decided to make some changes in his life as he became more mature. He dropped Lil from his name and left So So Def to join Columbia Records, therefore cutting his attachment from his mentor Dupree.
I wrote maybe like 98% of this album, which is really good coming from me. I had no choice really because, you know, I don't want to be 30 and have to depend on somebody writing my lyrics.
In the making of his third album, he took the executive producer role while also composing some of the tracks with help from the Atlanta-renowned rapper Clifford Harris Jr., better known as T.I. Altering his musical style to more contemporary sounds, the result was Unleash on August 19, 2003.
What's up? They call me Bow, the Don, the Dutch. Get out my face, homie, don't get smacked up.
To his delight, Unleash soared to the top 3 of the Billboard 200 and earned gold, with its single, Let's Go Down, being placed at number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Her name is Rynette, she lives on the west side, hit the LAX.
Setting out to work on his next album, Bow Wow continued to reunite with Dupree. Jermaine is like family, he said. He's like my big brother, and working with him is like being home. He played a major part in the song composition and writing and poured down his personal experience into the project. I talk about everything from going to the mall to being on 106th and Park to shopping, my career, my movies, TV shows, my family, he explained. The response was tremendous as Wanted was launched in July 12th of 2005 under Sony Urban Music and Columbia. Its track, entitled Let Me Hold You, in which he collaborated with Omarion, secured the top spot in the Billboard Hot Rap Tracks for 7 weeks. The same achievement also happened to another tune, Like You, featuring his girlfriend Ciara, which reigned the chart for 4 weeks.
You know how I feel when I chill. If I'm seen with a girl, then she gotta be just like you.
What was more, these 2 singles also satisfyingly went to the top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100, proving his potential to be a strong force in the rap music industry as well. Aside from his music career, Bow Wow has developed another acting profession. He first tried his hand at acting through an MTV production of Carmen, a hip opera, in 2001 alongside Beyonce Knowles, Mos Def, Wyclef Jean, and DeBrat.
The cards never lie, my last breath aside, and now I think about if it's my time to die.
Earning a guest appearance in an episode of Brandy's comedy series Moshe in 1996 to 2001, he also took part in All About the Benjamins and Like Mike, which both came up in 2002. Other movies included Johnson Family Vacation in 2004, Roll Bounce in 2005, and Mr. Prez, also from 2005. While his singing and acting career took the star to the galaxy of superstardom, his love life unfortunately met its toll when in early April 2006, it was reported that he had broken up with Ciara, his girlfriend of 1 year.
I was in a serious relationship early on in my career. Any young man would have went through what I went through.
But this hadn't put a stop to his music career, gaining recognition from fellow musicians including Chris Brown, Jonta Austin, R. Kelly, and Lil Wayne. Bow Wow issued a number of mixtapes between 2009 and 2016, including Greenlight 3, 4, and 5, I'm Better Than You, and his most recent, Ignorant Shit. The very best of Bow Wow is a compilation CD he also published in 2010. All of them did fairly well, and he became a well-known rap musician.
I got a spot in my A to get away from the cold weather. Talk around town as if I'm with Sierra.
But let's get back to the question of why Bow Wow wanted to end his career as a rapper. Bow Wow reveals that he never wanted to rap. Instead, he aspired to be an actor and a comedian in a series of Twitter posts. "My whole life, I hated rapping," Shad tweeted. "Folks don't know that. I always wanted to be a comedian growing up. I wanted to act."
Do not fuck with rap. I hate doing this shit.
The rapper made his major movie debut as a leading actor in the 2002 film Like Mike, playing the young Calvin Cambridge. He also acts in the role of Brody Nelson, an FBI analyst on the CBS crime series CSI Cyber.
I know they scrub these devices of mold and spores and whatnot, but I am starting to itch a little bit.
"In 5 months of filming, I have made more than what half of these rappers make in 1 year alone," he says in a tweet. Bow Wow also hosted BET's 106 in Park for 2 years and expressed interest in hosting Good Morning America alongside Kelly Ripa when Michael Strand departed live with Kelly and Michael. Another reason why the rapper just doesn't like to rap anymore is the stress it brings. Bow Wow said this just minutes before taking the Verzuz stage alongside Soulja Boy back in 2021. Bow Wow's hard drive filled with all his music had crashed, causing him to panic. He even shared a video from backstage at Verzuz when he explained the pressure that came along with his career. After all, Bow Wow hasn't released a new studio album in over a decade, but he plans to release one more album before he officially calls it quits. In January, he announced his final album, Before 30.
And y'all niggas see why I don't be wanting to rap no more? This is exactly why I'm at peace, man.
What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.